So we do have a lot of updates in terms of the MetaMask airdrop and the rewards. You've probably seen it, so we're gonna go and check that. So if you do like it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we jump straight to the laptop. First thing first, I will go and grab my $1,000 profit, which you could have done it and you could have earned it too if you did listen to me yesterday when I did make the call. If you didn't, come and join with me over on the Telegram community trading group. As we see here, profit analysis, technical analysis, price analytics, and all of that. I provide them for free. The link will be down below. And come and join Breakout. Breakout is a prop firm. It is bought by Kraken itself, which is the only prop firm bought by a L1 exchange. And you can buy one of the accounts over here from $50 all the way to $700, whichever one you want. I want to go and buy the 50K one. As you see here with a 52K margin, as I am 2K in profit. And today I'm gonna get again. I'm gonna go and buy a $45,000 on Ethereum because we are going up, and I will be buying as well a couple of $100 over here potentially on the let's go and put 600 on a link for 6.5k, and that is what I do believe is gonna happen. So the link will be down below. Come and join me with my code. You will also receive a enter for a giveaway. We are giving away one account with Breakout, so all you gotta do is get one account yourself, start trading, and the winner will be selected randomly. Next up, we do have some important updates as we said, but first thing first, come and join also on Pacifica. Pacifica is a perpetual decentralized exchange, nothing to do with Breakout, but it is the most talked about it. Why? Because it just reached top 5 in the worldwide volume for the perpetual decentralized exchange. It is rumored to sell backed by FTX, so a lot of money, and the team behind it coming back for another one. And it is closed beta, so we are still at the super early stage in the closed beta, and it is an invite only. I will leave you the link to join. Invite only exchange right here means that you are extremely early. Come and trade. As we see here, I got the Ethereum long. I have already my volume. I'm making about $340,000 in volume in 14 days. You get the points every Thursday. And to receive the point, one important thing, you need to have at least a volume of $10,000 daily to go and get points. So if you are trading on Pacifica already, because I know some of you are, and if you're new and you're starting, you need $10,000 daily in volume. Otherwise, you're not going to get the points. This is the way that they're preventing from bots and people just, entering, getting a little bit of money and then exiting. They want traders, they want real users. So that is why $10,000 is super easy. All you gotta do is with $100, simply open a 50x long on Ethereum twice every day and just try to make a little bit of profit to cover the fees. And that is it. That's how you make $10,000 in volume. So come and do it. It is a super important announcement because, as we said, $10,000 on a daily volume to be able to receive the points. If not, you're flagged as a bot and you will not receive the airdrop. Super important. Then you got the leaderboards and all of that. So make sure to trade a lot. And if you do join the community down below with the referral links of mine, thank you very much for your support. You also get a 10% point boost as well as a 5% deduction fees. And also Pacifica, it is trading now, starting to trade as we see over here, doing $1 billion day in terms of volume, and that is why there is so much hype. And yes, it is still on a closed beta, so super important. Come and join. The link will be down below. But talking about the MetaMask airdrop, where there's a few things that we need to go and talk. But first, Base, as we saw here, they have acquired as well the Base Foundation domain. This means the airdrop is coming soon for Base. It's ready to go out. Everybody's gonna be eligible. We'll see the the fundamental first, but they have bought the Base domain, so the Base token is coming super soon. But with that said, I want to go ahead and focus now on the mask side of things over here. And the first thing first is here. We know that there's gonna be a point system, and if you haven't seen it, this is all over Twitter. Here we got your MetaMask rewards are waiting. Opt in to earn points for all swapping, bridging, and more. Redeem your points for token rewards, such as the MetaMask token or the Linea token, as they know they have the possibility to work together. And one other thing is, how are you able to get the points and what are the points and all of this? Well, here is the rewards hub. As we see, you can check your points multiplier, and your points multiplier is based on your previous activity. So OG members of MetaMask will be rewarded not in a token amount of level, but in a multiplier base. So if you did use MetaMask for 5 years, you will get a multiplier. If you use MetaMask for 2 years, you'll get a different multiplier, as we see that. And this one helps you to go and get the MetaMask possibilities later on. And what do I mean by it? Well, it is going to be, as we see here from the codes, that the rewards are the ways to earn swapping 80 points per $100 that you swap, 80 points per $100 again on the swap tokens. Then you have the possibility for the perpetual trading, 10 points per $100 in perpetual volume, 10 points per $100 in perpetual volume. Referrals, there's going to be a referral. I don't know how much the referral is going to do because everybody got MetaMask, so potential referral, they could just leave it out. 80 points for $100 traded, 10 points per $100 traded. Loyalty bonus, there's going to be 250 points for every $1,250 of past activity on the MetaMask wallet, which could potentially mean that you had to go and do the swaps over on the MetaMask wallet and swapping within the wallet itself, which could be one thing that we could go and start to do now. The transaction fees are super cheap, and as we see here, to go and do any of this, to start be active right now, for example, we can go over to Base, which is where I do have my Ethereum, I do believe, and it takes a little bit to load, but you've got 100% point boost when trading on the linear chain as well. It does seem like this will be the criteria. Now let's go and reload that in a second. But the rewards are out. Now the rewards are going to be based on swapping and bridging on the portfolio itself. And what do I mean by it? Well, if you don't know it, over here on the portfolio, as we are able to go and see in just a second, it's if you can do all of this here. So basically the swapping within MetaMask, and here I got, for example, the token over on Base, as I do know that I do have it over here, and I want to swap them to USDC. So for example, I simply go and do this procedure over here, which is the amount of token that I have. I get the quotation and I do the swapping like this, just like we do, for example, with the with Jumper, with Owelto, with any of those. And as we see here, it is not the most fluent one. Like, I wouldn't recommend it doing. Like, it's not nice to go and use, because you see this one, then you get a quotation, then you put the slippage. It's not as fluid as Jumper. I do not like all of this, but potentially this is what they mean when they say swapping and bridging. For example, over here from Base, I can select the Ethereum token and I can send them over to Linea, for example, on the Ethereum, and I can get the 0.06 that I do have in my wallet right now. I can confirm it, but you see that the experience is not that good. You do also lose a lot in terms of fees, as we see here. I don't know what for, in terms that Relay Bridge is basically free. But if we gotta go and compare it with what, for example, Jumper experience is, which is way easier to just go and do everything over here. You take for example, Base Ethereum, and you send it to Linea Ethereum, for so to say. I put on Max, and you see that it is way nicer to see it like this one. It is way quicker. It is way cheaper. Like here, I am saving about $4 to trade on Jumper rather than on MetaMask wallet. So it is extremely expensive, in my opinion, to trade over here on MetaMask. I would much rather go on Jumper. And by the way, talking about Jumper, make sure to go and check your rank, as we do potentially have the new achievement that have been sent out for the XP token. So that's one thing that you need to go and do. But in terms of MetaMask, it is here. So the OG people are potentially not gonna receive. I did save something over here that was saying part of it. Where is it? The OG, as we see here, yeah, the OG is gonna be a multiplier. It's not the best look for it. Yes, you do have all of these points, 80 points here, 80 points there. Let's see what the all does, and everybody that used basically MetaMask before happens. But I don't think it's the best equation that they could do. Like, as we see here, it is extremely $4 for a bridge. It's extremely expensive compared to what, as we see here, super fluid, super nice, easy to use, easy to do, and everything is already there. Use Relay the same way as we see here. No hidden transaction cost, 1 cent, and you're good to go. You're good to bridge out of MetaMask. Instead, you saw how slow this procedure everything is. If I just want to change, for example, over here to Arbitrum, I need to select the token again. It's slow to do it. I don't get the quotes. I'm waiting. No bridge available. So you understand that MetaMask really is working terribly in terms of what is happening here. Jumper already did it, finished, sorted, and on to the next one. So I don't think it's gonna be good. One thing that is gonna be good, it is going to be Pacifica. So come and trade over on Pacifica, or as well come and trade over here over on a breakout, which are my two best of interest. And by the way, for all of you that made it until the end, over on Wix, there is a trading campaign for all of you. Absolutely, yes. There is a 100% position airdrop boost, which means if you deposit $200, you will get a $200 Ethereum position to go and trade with. Already open for you, easy to make money. So you only gotta deposit money. You don't even have to open a trade with the money you deposit. You simply deposit the funds, you get the bonus, and you're good to go. So come and join me over on Pacifica, on Wix, and on Breakout. And with that said, I will see you all later for another video. Ciao, guys.